Hello, hello. I think we are live for this JetBrains Fleet public review. Let's give it a shot. Live. Yeah, is there someone live? Hey, guys. Welcome back to another live. Hope this live will be crowded. So this is it. This is a JetBrains Fleet, the new IDE from JetBrains. It's supposed to be a VSCode killer. We don't know. We just want to give it a shot. Just want to wait for a few minutes before we start. Give it a try. This is VSCode. Let's just compare with JetBrains Fleet that I had in public preview. So this is the official public preview. And if we open Toolbox, this is the version 19231. I would like to go. Where is it? So this is the mail I received from JetBrains. So there is a release blog post, and oh, I can open this. I think I want to open a browser where you can see. Do you have another version without a lot of tabs opening it? Okay. I'll stay on the live at the same time. Thanks. So in this blog post, posted yesterday actually, so they just need a little time for sending to everyone the email. So actually you have to install JetBrains Toolbox and show no less. Still waiting on Vim support. It's a great start. Yeah. I think so, but you know, man, this is oh, sorry. Microphone moved. Yeah, one has this kind of previews. The basic support is for languages, most popular languages like, you know, TypeScript, and so imagine that JetBrains gets something out. I don't know, maybe it's the last thing. Imagine have a Vim support. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you're right. But I suppose that this public preview maybe don't support everything. So this is the dashboard. The first time I opened it, and what I was seeing is that so you can connect your own space here. I have mine. I want to show you. So this is the I have my own space here. So this is my you just have to open an account and having a workspace dev environment here. I created just a basic kind of repository. We have 3 files, but I'm actually unable to open it because when I click on open in a Fleet IDE, in Fleet it says there is an error here, so you can also navigate from here. Show no less, I mean Vim key mapping. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they officially need feedbacks from people who who use the this IDE. So yeah, don't hesitate to send them an email, maybe test it out. And the thing that would be interesting, is see if we have like themes or you know, all of these packages that VSCode offers. So this is a great power from VSCode. I mean, I find this very interesting. When you go here in extensions, you have all of the powers of extensions. Yeah. So you have space. As you can see, this is my main one and unsupported workspace version. So maybe, I don't know, should we upgrade, or you need a subscription for opening, I don't know, or maybe as VSCode remote, we need a .VSCode folder. That way we can open a workspace. I don't know, but we do have SSH, so this is a nice thing to configure. And this is also something that remote containers, I mean VSCode has. So, and this is great from VSCode, and we have containers, so we can open dev containers, as I do quite often, SSH targets, WSL in Windows subsystem for Linux. You can mount your own folder, and remote, just opening your folder from remote, so no volumes mounted. And I think it's the same thing. So yeah, space, SSH, WSL. And as you can see, we can select distros. So I have an Ubuntu here. If you open your files on Windows, you can see you have Ubuntu here, and you have the Windows subsystem for Linux. If we select on it, it doesn't seem to work quite nice, but connecting to workspace, how many windows I have? Untitled workspace. Black window, okay. And if we try to connect to Docker desktop, okay, this is what I had before. Okay, we have an error though, maybe, I don't know. And you have the Docker server and browse images and containers, and this is something to dig deep in this kind of. Oh, did I close? Yeah, I did. Wanna open maybe again. Try clone form. Oh, we have to clone, of course. What I wanted to do is to open. And what do we have here? This folder here. What do I have here? Oh, let's start with something like Java or something. And do we have? So what I like the most as others JetBrains product is that you have the play by default. This is great because, okay, let's roll back. I want to open maybe a React project here. How can I close this one? File, I'll just open another one. There's a router here. Okay. A new window by default. So we have the recognition of files, very nice. So maybe just test the auto suggestions is good. Quite interesting when you do some changes. So auto saving is great, as it's very similar to IntelliJ. And what I like is you run something and create run configuration, and This is I think a command here. Name npm. Or you go on package.json. And you're supposed to play this. I don't know why. Maybe we open this one. Oh, TypeScript one. I closed the wrong one, yeah. Oh, this is weird because I was able to play before. I had some kind of a play on it. I don't know. Docker file. Try to type from or something. Works. Toml. This is not something that I have maybe by default here. I installed it, but JetBrains is by default installed the Toml language. Git ignore, docker ignore. Maybe it's quick syntax on it was appreciated. Debug. What is the debug mode? Smart mode, I don't really know what it is. Will Fleet replace all JetBrains IDEs in future? I don't think it's their business because I don't know if Powell already coded in. I mean, you were a Java developer and you have a project in Spring or something. But I like the fact that JetBrains uses every IDE for each language, like Rust or Go or Python, because you can really customize your IDE for a specific language. And when you are, for example, a Java developer, this is great. It's just great. But why not? Today, if you want to code in Java with VSCode, you can. You have all you need. And I find this configuration of VSCode for Java is simpler than JetBrains. JetBrains, you have all kind of menus everywhere. In VSCode, you only have to get the JDK well installed, well configured, and you're good to go. You have a play button here at the bottom, and you play it. So maybe Fleet will replace everything. And what I found interesting today is to have a very simple and not heavy load, a tool for opening file folder. You don't want to install a huge like 1 or 2 gigabytes IDE like IntelliJ, and they have all of the configuration everywhere, and you're starting to have errors because something is not well configured. And the future, as I said, is containerization and the remote and workspace concept. So what is good now is to dig deep and understand how to make the remote or workspace be working. So maybe I have to get something like a .space or .fleet here and maybe try to be this working. So as you can see, in smart mode, we have play button here, so we start this WinStart, and we open like a console like JetBrains. And this is something that I like, and maybe a play button here in VS Code that we don't have. So we can stop this. And where was the terminal here? Terminal here, yeah. and you have this case the power add tool. So as you can see, very similar to this is something that JetBrains likes to have every kind of tools here. So you have files, you have git commit and sync. This is something great. You can have all of the commits here on the I'm glad that 10 people seeing this live. Guys, throw questions, don't worry. You never ask something silly, so throw your questions and we discuss it together. This is a huge opportunity for Fleet to have really a nice IDE that maybe can beat VSCode, because I think that today VSCode is one of the best free and lightweight IDE. Atom is dead. Sublime Text is dead. I don't even know that they're still maintaining. There is just one maybe preview or the latest maintainable version, and updated was just for people that bought license. But today we have two kids on the block. So we have Fleet and VSCode. They're free. They offers a lot of stuff. So this is the occasion. Sync. Okay, this is just for pushing. But maybe if you don't have remote, because for this project I don't even have a remote. This is a remove, so and debug. Oh, this is the debug I have on the right. This is the yeah, it seems good for CSS. Fleet not gonna be a free product. I mean, Futa Live. I think you're right. I think that in I saw on a blog or one of the first blog posts when I see sentences like you can continue using for a while, that means well, no, it would be free. I think you're right. So, and JetBrains product don't used to be free, so you're probably right. So we can enjoy at the moment the free one. So file open. Oh, let's try a Golang. I think I have what the heck is this? Oh, archived. So when you open the project for the first time, as you can see, you don't have anything here for playing the scripts. Is Fleet supposed to cover all main features of WebStorm? I'm trying to understand how they want to position this product. Oh, this is a good question. I think they really want a unique IDE that have potential features like the web, the backend, and plugins, and Fleet is focused really on remote. So the goal is to be on a remote project and where everyone can collaborate. And then you open an IDE and you quickly open your IDE as it was something very, very light. So they will have support for every kind of languages. So they I think they grab every piece from JetBrains, IntelliJ, WebStorm, and but I think if you do web and you use from 1 year WebStorm, I think you should continue to use one WebStorm, because when you get used to an IDE in your daily work, it's difficult to move. Sometimes Java developers struggle to transition from JetBrains, IntelliJ, for example, to VSCode, but you can, and sometimes you don't find all of the plugins you need. And Imagine Pass, I don't know. To answer your question, I think it will take time for maybe replace good IDE's products, but it will continue to maintain their products. So, as I understand, we should active the analyze codes to provide completion, error detection, fixes, and refactorings. Right, this is great. So, every time you want to open a project, really play this one. What is about the task manager? How do we using there? Okay, so when you start analyzing as every kind of JetBrains products, as you can see, we are using CPUs for indexing, creating a processing cache, and start giving you the power of a true IDE. So having analysis, lint, code completion. I'm on a 32 gigabytes machine here, so I don't think I will have problems out. So, but it goes then to 0 on a very low process. All right, so we have a play button here. Doesn't seem to be slow. And that's it. env support. TypeScript X. Const. And I start to have a completion here. Arrow function. And this is well done. Are the plugins gonna be written in Kotlin? I don't know. They're probably written in Golang. Thank you, Smiley Face, for your questions. This is really interesting. Or in Rust. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I really don't. I don't know. I'm not an expert about how they write plugins for. But I would like to know really. So here we have a lint. Cannot find module. So because npm install, of course. Prisma, schema Prisma. This is something. This is a plugin, so we should see. Go to actions. So Control-Shift-K. Control-Shift-K is the equivalent to Control-P from VSCode. Reload plugins, so that means tools. Do we have plugins here. Like it reminds me of Sublime Text. A theme. Oh yeah, oh my god. White is like sun in your face. Sync, dark purple. Why not? Flip dark. Dark purple I like. Settings, and do we have maybe I'd like to install a few oh, you have a notification about an exception. This is great. All right guys, I see that we are 6 now, 6 viewers. I'm gonna wait maybe just 10 minutes more, and the goal for this video was just to open a few projects. Maybe plugins is something interesting to discover on this. So we have everywhere this plus for having your tool sidebar somewhere. Collaboration. I want to do open. So what do I have here? This is a Go project, I think. Go language well supported. So we have icons here. It's cool. Oh, one of my light went down, so the battery is low. So funk. What can we open now? What can I run? Maybe Spring one. Enable smart mode. I think he's indexing this one, and I expect to have some kind of a play button on the in creating the folder correctly as a IntelliJ one. I search maybe JetBrains. Plugins. I don't think that. Should we try this one? One 9232 settings. What the heck is this? Fleet settings. Let's try this one. Let's see what we have here. Should be a way to install this. I don't know. Well, there there is. Oh, it needs a Kotlin for... Magnifique. Yeah, this is like... Yeah, because I don't have like database or something. Maven commands, clean. This is great, you know, with one button you configure. I think this will be great for Java developers, and people need to configure their commands to play and having every time to run verbose tasks and repetitive tasks. This is nice. What can I open more? Auto suggestion, I think, will work very, very nice for Java developers. Come on, people, don't be shy. Throw your questions. Refactor, completion, type matching. And you can start a session with someone that has an account with JetBrains space, and maybe you can code at the same time with your in your project with this same IDE. So we have to expect some great things from JetBrains fleet. Test. It's very similar to their product. Okay. Do we have more times to maintain? I really like this button that allows you to play or not, to run or not the smart mode, and maybe because sometimes you just want to open your IDE just for opening a file. Sometimes you have a VSCode on a screen and you just want to open another file. I find pretty boring to have a multiple VSCode windows, especially for someone like me or a developer that use Alt tab or Command tab for switching from windows, and sometimes you cannot find the right window, VSCode window, so you want to have just a different IDE on a screen, and you just want to open a file. And this is the great example. So you just want to open in a light mode fleet, and you don't have to activate this one by default, because if you open JetBrains, the entire workspace will have to bootstrap, and you have to load all of the resources, indexes, and sometimes on a machine that doesn't have a lot of the resources, JetBrains IntelliJ can be very slow and heavy. Maybe with Fleet you don't have this problem. So when you start the first time the task, you kind of memorize this one in the action command here. So you play this and the start one. This is great for someone who doesn't want to type every time. npm run dev, npm run start, npm run test. Git. Oh. Okay, I don't have any specific language to test, so we played a bit with this. We can maybe go back to the main menu. Close maybe. Window. You have the projects recently open here. This gives us an error. And I really don't understand how I can open this in my JetBrains. Fleet. Oh, zip is not downloadable. Git credential manager for Git JetBrains. Where is it? I think I have it here. Authentication failed. Try another shot. This is the thing when you have a lot of repository accounts, you mess with everything, and on Windows it's stored in your configuration. It's gives a headache. All right, so we have rep test. I don't know why I called it rep test. A rep test. So I call this maybe fleet here. Okay, great guys. I think I will stop this live here. Thank you for watching this live. And I hope you enjoyed this quick preview of JetBrains Fleet. And if a new version will be dropped on their website, I think I'm gonna post a new video. And the next part that I want to test in particular is the plugins theme and all that stuff, and to make the remote workspace or dev container to be work. So thank you guys again. And sorry if I cannot respond to all of your comments for those who came now. And thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye.